Hello, this is just a very quick overview of a really useful website that you can use to explore your career ideas and also gain experience working with some top employers and also universities. So, if you want to kind of have a look at universities and the sorts of courses that you might want to study in the future, you can use Springpod for that as well. So, I'm just going to talk you through what's available and how to get going. So you just go to springpod.com, and the first thing you need to do is create a free account. So you'll just click create account up the top, create an account as a student, and then you enter your email and password. Don't worry at any point if you forget your password, because there will be a forgotten password link. So once you've created your account, in the process it will ask you information about ask you questions about what you're interested in, what sort of career industries you're interested in, what your plans are for the future. Now, it really doesn't matter if you don't know, because you can change it at a later date, but it just means that with that information, if we have an experience that we think, oh, that would be great for you, then we can let you know. So once you've created your account, you can just sign in, and then you will have your own Springpod dashboard. So created a dashboard. So this is my dashboard, and I can start to explore virtual work experience and virtual subject spotlights of universities. Now, to find the virtual work experience, what you can do is go to the menu and explore and click gain work experience, and then you'll find it, and then it automatically opens to all of the work experience that's available now. You can, if you want, play around with job sectors to narrow it down, or you can also put in the start date. So if, for example, you just wanted to find experiences that start in July, you can click July and then search, and then it will come up with all the experiences that are available. So if you see one you like, for example, if you thought, I'd like to have a look at the experience with Pret a Manger, which hopefully you've all heard of. This is an amazing experience where you'll get a real insight into kind of all what happens in the stages of product development. So you'll get to really gain an insight into all the different careers and roles available. So this isn't just about learning to be a barista. It's all of the roles that Pret would have behind the scenes, really. So you can have a look, get an overview of what that would involve. You can see the dates when it will take place. Now, there's a really important point here with the dates. So this is all virtual. So this is all online. You have to apply by the 28th of June, and then this means you can access the virtual program from the 3rd of July to the 14th of July. It doesn't You log in whenever you want to in that time, so you don't have to log in at particular times. You don't have to be available every day from the 3rd to the 14th of July. So if you're just doing this after school, in the evenings, at the weekends, then that's absolutely fine. If you're not ready to start it on the 3rd, that's absolutely fine. You can start it later on, as long as you finish everything by the 14th of July. So once you see a program you like, you can just click apply now, and then the experience itself will take you through modules that you'll work through. There may be webinars that you can attend where these will be where you can ask questions, which is incredibly useful from people who work in that industry. So this is obviously just one example, but there's lots and lots of employer programs that we run, whether you're interested in um, anything really, business, kind of more creative roles, STEM roles. There should be something for everyone, so you can just have a look through and see if there's something there. The Met Office, absolutely amazing one, and these are experiences possibly that would be very hard to go to the Met Office and complete a work experience, but because it's virtual, it means you can literally be living anywhere and still be completing experience with these top employers. So really, really incredibly useful. Most of them will only take you about 10 hours maximum. So you need to think, can I find 10 hours in usually 3 weeks? So you usually have 2 to 3 weeks to complete them, and it's usually a maximum of 10 hours. So again, anyone that's interested in engineering or aerospace, this Airbus one is absolutely brilliant. And then you've got something you can add to your CV. So you can see there's lots available. So you also might want to, if want to have a look at some on-demand programs. Now, these are saved on a slightly different site. So you would just need to go on to ondemand.springpod.com, and then all of the programs here are available when you want to start, basically. So if you think, actually, I'd like to do some experience in journalism, you can just apply now, and then you'll get the link to join that experience straight away. So if I was to apply for that program, and then if I would go to menu and I go to my experiences, then that program, in theory, should appear here. So you can see I've applied for the technology program, and I want to get started on that. So you can just click get started. So if you click on them, it will take you to the work experience program. So this is the modules that you work through. Keep working through until you get to the end, and then you'll get a certificate that you can use as evidence on your CV or in a future application to college or university. So loads of experiences. So you can look at the work experience. You also, if you're thinking further ahead, you might want to try a university course. So if you're thinking about maybe what subjects to do in the sixth form, or you're thinking about subjects you might want to do later on, these are really amazing because they just give you a chance to hear from academics from those universities, and you get to have a really interesting dive into a particular topic. So if you think, yeah, I'd like to think about doing drama and theatre, then as long as you're logged in to your account, you can watch a trailer if you want, just to get an idea whether it's something you want to do, and you think, yep, that sounds good, click get started, and then it says start watching, Joe, and then it will take you to the platform where you'll be able to start completing that experience. So as you see, it's just warming up. So now I can get started and complete that subject spotlight, and again gain a certificate. So you'll get something that proves that you've done these experiences. Um, so um, lots to explore. So you've got the work experience, you've got the university experiences. These are all here, ready and waiting for you. So yeah, just enjoy, and we hope they're really useful.